I found out my ex was sitting in the front row at my wedding, and the worst part is my wife was the one who invited her. I'm 29, and before meeting my wife, I dated someone for almost 5 years. The breakup was messy, and we hadn't spoken since. Then I met my now wife, and we built an amazing relationship. I told her everything about my past because I didn't want any secrets. She always said she wasn't the jealous type, so I thought nothing of it. On our wedding day, everything was perfect until I looked at the front row and saw my ex smiling at me. I honestly thought I was imagining things. During the ceremony, I couldn't stop wondering who invited her. Afterward, I asked my wife, and she casually admitted she had invited my ex months earlier without telling me. She said she wanted to prove she trusted me and thought it would be a nice way to show there were no hard feelings. I asked why she kept it a secret, and she said she knew I'd probably say no and she wanted it to be a surprise. I told her inviting someone I deliberately cut out of my life wasn't a surprise, it was crossing a boundary. She said I was overreacting because nothing actually happened, then things got worse. My ex showed me the invitation, and attached to it was a handwritten note from my wife saying she hoped we could all move forward together and that she'd love for my ex to share any funny stories about me during the reception. I had no idea that was planned. During the speeches, my ex stood up and started telling embarrassing stories from our relationship, including things I'd never told anyone. My friends laughed. My coworkers laughed. Even my boss was there laughing while I just stood there completely humiliated. My wife thought it was hilarious until she realized I wasn't laughing. We argued that night, and she kept saying she was only trying to make everyone feel included. I told her she turned what was supposed to be the happiest day of my life into something I'd never be able to forget. Now our families are split. My parents think my wife crossed a major line. Her parents say I should appreciate that she was confident enough to invite my ex. My wife still insists she did nothing wrong because she trusted me completely. I keep telling her trust doesn't mean ignoring someone's boundaries. She says I'm ruining our marriage over one awkward moment. I say she ruined our wedding before it even started. So was I wrong for being furious with my wife, or did she completely cross the line?